We're talking about some Street Fighter 6 right now because this came out maybe like a couple, I think, when did this came out? When did this come out? Let me see. 4 days ago. This came out 4 days ago, and we were hoping to have another one of these sometime soon, but it hasn't come out yet. So first off, we got Zangief and Marisa, which I've heard one person say when I was checking out various analysis videos or just reactions to the matches, that why don't they have E Honda fight Zangief so that we can have actual E Honda gameplay? Since we've already seen Marisa fought against Manon in the previous developer match, why couldn't they have E Honda versus Zangief? But I will say this is actually a pretty good match to see because people were wondering how the two most tallest characters in Street Fighter 6 currently are going to fight against, and possibly the two biggest ones, the tallest and biggest characters. We got Zangief representing Russia, the Russian Red Cyclone, and we got Marisa, the new challenger, coming in with her Spartan slash Greek ancestry to show them her beautiful golden punches. So we're gonna go through this once, all the way through without stopping, and we're gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about what I see as I go through, and then after that, we're gonna go to a deep dive. This happened 4 days ago. There's a lot of people talking about what's happening in deep dives, but I want to talk about it because I'm late to this and I want to try to catch my quota. All right, now let's begin on this.
Show me everything you have.
Give me your best shot.
All right. Okay, so I said I wasn't gonna pause, but I have to mention one thing because it literally popped into my frame. This is Samuel. It's either Samuel Jackson or a very poor cosplay of Sagat right there. That's supposed to be. Is he holding his? I'm just noticing. Is he holding a wrench as a mic, or whatever? All right. Okay, whatever. Let's just keep going. No, it's a regular mic. It just looks like a wrench. Okay, we got a weird axe kick, a new move. Gladius, full charge, goes through, breaking armor. The heavy charge, heavy attack goes his armor too. Nice little conversion there. It's a low target combo. Parries a little bit. Perfect parries. The Superman punch. Drive rush. Drive rush into freaking EX SPD, dude. Freaking kick. Both drive rush in. Marisa, but her command grab. Marisa takes the first round. She straight up punches the freaking ground. That's how badass she is. Damn, freaking Zangief has freaking jumps. Counter hit off the axe kick. Could have possibly converted, but he wanted Oki. Here come more Oki. EX Superman punch to break armor. Counter hit. Goes low. Counter punishes with punches of slap chops. Zangief taking the second round. That's a nice touch. That's a Street Fighter 2 pose. Charged up heavy punch. Plus frames into level 3. This is still the regular level 3 version. That does practically half health right there. Alright, nice grab. Drive rush. Drive rush out of the DI. We got CA level 3 impact. That's a nice little touch there. Tundra Storm for the win.
Zangief wins.
Alrighty. Freaking. Alrighty, dude. Okay, so we're gonna go through and we're gonna break this down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and break this down just a little bit, and I'm gonna talk about some stuff that noticeably stood out to me. I mean, first of which, Zangief has a freaking axe kick now, and it looks like it could be a command normal because I don't see Zangief having quarter circle motions as special moves. So that could be a command normal right there. Probably like a forward heavy punch or a forward heavy kick or something. It could be one of those things. But we have Gladius. Charged up Gladius goes for arm on successful hit. Armor breaks and does a good chunk of damage right there. Look at that. And it causes a hard knockdown, so you can possibly drive rush to go for Oki. And from what I've heard, people are saying that charging up Zangief's heavy punch, like in in Street Fighter 5, is the same. It gives you a bit of armor to just throw out. And yeah, freaking Zangief's drive rush is a lot faster than you honestly think, you know? It's pretty fast. Body splat, little conversion combo. That little thing right there. Marisa has 2 hitting low target combo, which we haven't really seen. Right there. That's a pretty interesting one. I don't think we ever seen that before. And if we did, I'm probably stupid and didn't see it. So. And this is something that we probably would have guessed. People are joking how that's the new green hand, and honestly, that's probably the best thing that you can possibly get, because it leads to situations like this. Big ass damage from the EX SPD. Oh damn, you saw that? Look, I want you to. I just noticed this. You see this freaking dash that he did? Look at this dash. Look at this dash. Look at that dash. That was a pitiful dash. That's why he needs to drive rush. That's why he needs to drive rush. We got no boot. I don't know if that was this move right here. I think this is the same situation as Zangief, because that looks like a charged heavy punch right there. That looks like a charged heavy punch right there. That is still. I'm wondering what the command is and how, if it's like a special, and then push a certain button, like you push quarter circle back. Let's say quarter circle back punch, and then you do like a punch or a kick follow up to do either low, high, or grab. I'm kind of interested. Actually, no, that looks like a heavy punch right there. The other one, it could be a special, but that looks like a heavy. Either that, it could be a medium. Honestly, it could be a medium, the way it lunges out. Let me see it. I don't know if this is Marisa's heavy or medium punch here. It could be a medium punch, or it could be a forward heavy punch, or the other command normal. That other move that I mentioned, it could be a heavy punch, forward heavy punch, a command normal, or this could be a medium punch. We don't know for sure. All right, we're gonna see Zangief have some mad hops. Look at this. Boom. This dude just straight up had mad hop. He freaking jumped up Hulk, like Hulk style, and just did a freaking charged up drop kick, which sends Marisa to the freaking corner on counter hit, which is insane. You saw him try to do a drive rush in there to try to get Oki. So you might get some possible Oki, though honestly, we gotta actually have it shown in the lab once either this game comes out or hopefully, which we'll talk about later afterwards, but oh, go ahead. All right, axe kick gets a counter hit, goes in for Oki instead. That's big damage for a regular SPD. Yeah, we've seen this before. We've seen this guard break a ton of times, so there's nothing special there. See, now this is what I was talking about. That stance can go into either a low. There's another one that we've seen like a way back when, but it was done by not so great players. She has an overhead that goes out of this stance, and she also has a command grab. She has three options getting out of this thing, and I wonder if it's like you do a command motion to go into the stance, and then you have to press the button while you're in either holding that stance with the button, or it just holds automatically for a certain period of time, because I think you can hold it for a set amount of time. You see the okay, I think right there, I think that was a heavy punch. Yeah, that's a heavy punch. That was definitely a heavy punch, and she can charge that. We've seen it charge, what I mentioned earlier. So okay, so that confirms it. That was a heavy punch, and the one she did to end around that last round was a medium punch. Okay, so yeah, that confirmed it. And then a drop kick. I think that's a command normal from Zangief as well. With the Street Fighter 2 pose. All right. Goes in to take that for level 3. Okay, so yeah, I'm just noticing this dude likes to like see the action. He is trying to get into the center of this action as much as possible. I think that's a new command throw. Because we see him do a forward throw that is basically him doing a people's elbow at the end. So this is definitely different. Okay, so now we've seen Marisa's level 3 before, and the big takeaway from me was that no matter which part of the corner you are, she's gonna put you on the other side of the corner, and that was the big thing. Now for the critical art, I want you to listen. I'm going to turn this music off real quick because I want you to listen to what she says here. You heard what she said? We're going to go back right there. We're going to go back a little bit. So she does the shoulder check. She did the shoulder check. And oh, that's a funny face. That's a funny face for Zangief right there. And there's a funny face. But I want you to pay attention. In the regular CA the regular level 3 version, she has the look over. She has that look over pose. But since it is constraining on time because of that extra because of the extra animation at the end of the super, they have it to where it's actually pretty interesting, honestly. They have it to where the change is where there's extra animation in the beginning, but there's extra animation at the end for the CA. That's actually pretty cool, you know? So yeah. regular level 3, she looms over the body and she kisses her fist before sends you all the way over to the corner onto the wall. But here she says, "Take my love,"
Take my love.
before sending you over to the sending you over to the wall. And then she says, "Take all of it," while punching in your face and caving your face in. And this little touch is her rearranging her fists on your face to leave a heart print. Leave a heart print on your face. That's an interesting freaking touch. That's an interesting touch. She wants you to take her love, all of it, and she really does mean it. And I like how she says "convinced yet." That's a good one. And then it ends with the tundra storm.
Zangief wins.
All right. Now here's the thing I want to mention. Here's a little thing I want to mention. I'll put the music back on. Here's one thing I want to, here's one thing I want to try to express my slight concerns about Street Fighter 6. Overall, my thoughts on Street Fighter 6 is looking amazing so far, and June 2nd couldn't come any faster. I really want to be able to try this game out as soon as possible. But here's the main thing. Here's the main thing for me. I want you to look down here and see what type of games this particular game is going to come out on. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Steam. And the big noticeable red flag, a bit of a red flag, is PlayStation 4. Now, for those of you who have seen my streams and know how I like to stream, I have a PS4, and I'm currently mostly playing like games that have crossplay on the PS4, because I'm like, all right, I'm able to do this on the PS4. It works pretty decently, and I don't have to possibly try to upgrade my PC to do that. I can save up eventually when I want to get a upgraded graphics card, but I can still be able to play the fighting games that I want to play because crossplay is available. I can play against people via PC. I don't have to rely on trying to get a PC and downloading mods to fix frame rates and stuff like that. I could just play crossplay on my PS4 and play people on PC as well as PlayStation 5 or newer gen consoles, and we'll have a good time and have a fun time, And for the most part, for Guilty Gear Strive, it works amazingly great. I don't know when KOF is having theirs. It should be very soon, but when that comes, I want to try to test that out, and hopefully that would be pretty good. I don't know if crossplay is gonna happen for DNF Duel, but I wish it would, because I just got the game that was on sale for PlayStation 4. Eventually, I'm gonna try to see how it works on the PS4 and see how well that fares up. I think there's some bit of input delay, but yeah, I want to see how that feels. So far, it feels all right. I haven't played any matches yet, but eventually I'll probably stream that later down, probably a couple weeks from now, and see how that holds up. But the thing that kind of concerns me for Street Fighter 6, now Street Fighter 6 is going to have crossplay, and I know this because they recently had 2 closed betas for the game that involved crossplay with PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Steam. What they didn't have it for PlayStation 4. Now, I am hoping that they have an open beta somewhere down the line within the next month, so that they can try to test the PlayStation 4 crossplay with these newer gen consoles. I want to have a test, and also I want to also have an open beta so that we can possibly get a chance to try out the characters that are currently out, all the whole roster. Like all of the 18 characters have been shown off, and we saw the trailer for we saw the Capcom Spotlight where they showed off the full character stages and the character select screen. They showed the character select screen, and yeah, like everything is there, but for the most part, like the one thing that's like obviously missing and have to have more in depth is the world tour, which we know now it's why this game is coming to where it is. It's because they're trying to polish as much as they can, not just for the fighting ground and for the battle hub. It's for the world tour, like the biggest thing Street Fighter 6 has going for it besides the previous things I mentioned. What I want is an open beta for people to actually be able to have a chance to test out the crossplay for PlayStation 4 against the newer gen consoles, as well as seeing how it runs in general for the game, since it's coming out on PlayStation 4 in the current and against this newer gen console era of gaming. I want them to have that, you know. I want to be able to like have that particular sense, you know. I want to be able to have that. So that's what I want. That's what I'm hoping for. And honestly, I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't know if that's going to happen. But if it does, I'll be super happy. I'll be willing to try it out on if they have an open beta for the PS4 version. I would gladly be that tester to help out and see how well it runs. Excuse me. And I'll try to stream it as best as I can. And if they don't, then most likely I won't get the PS4 version because it's not been tested. The only thing that's been tested is the newer gen consoles and Steam. And again, my graphics card can do it. Then the only thing I would do is save up for a Series S. That's like $250 currently, the cheapest from what I've seen. And I probably get that, which honestly I probably need to do because I need to try to play Hi-Fi Rush as well. That's another game I want to try to play.